homage.
Another week, another Sunday night, and another game for TFO Sunday Night TECMO. It is I, Clayton Willis, a.k.a. Rusty Shackelford, and I am here to bring you a game tonight. This game is going to be one for the ages, as the Munchin Mascots will take on the All Elite Wrestling. Who knows if it's actually going to be one for the ages, but should be a pretty decent game. And of course, we will recap the divisional breakdown as it is before we recap the entire week's action of TFO in the TFO Sunday Night TECMO recap. But of course, first, it is a necessary evil that we pay our corporate overlords, Raj. So we got commercials coming first, and then your pregame show. Here we go.
Hey, I'm the reigning TFO champion. If you want to screw over guys like Chris McLeese and Ryan Cox, then I can help you. Even if you got a shitty team like the Raiders All-Stars. Professionally crafted with a bunch of losers' insides. Let's face it, not all the money in the casino is there for you to win. You can't get the best hands there all the time, even if you're counting cards or bribing the pit boss. It's about winning. That's what you need to do. Luck potion number 7. It'll take you from a beginner to a winner. Crisp suit, fat wallet, and a huge luck stat. Games pretty much just win themselves for you. You don't even have to pay off the Raj. I used to play conservative and only do what the book said, but now I'm splitting tens. Yeah, this make you butthurt? Completely different TFO player. You can't even lose in the playoffs, not possible. Don't even bother messing with your ass. I'm a two-time TFO champion. Thanks to the luck potion number 7. I don't even know where these checks come from. Hey, hit the Powerball. Second time this year. Luck potion number 7. Get as lucky as Frank does for once.
In honor of the only undefeated team in TFO history, Bot International brings you Perfection. This exclusive fragrance extracted from the nut and labial sweat of the 7 Perfection permeates a scent that will let everyone know exactly how perfect you are. Perfection is bottled by the finest children slaves money can buy, handpicked by their TFO owner Bobby. The child slaves get a full 5 minutes of artificial sunshine a day to ensure their bones don't become brittle from their repetitive, highly tedious work. As perfection seeps into your cavernous pores, you'll feel confident, courageous, and empowered like never before. Asking out the cashier at the Lane Bryant store. Perfection. Nailing the presentation for your big promotion. Perfection. Never prematurely ejaculating again. Perfection. Like Homelander and Bobby, there are no limits to what this cologne will do. With perfection on your skin and the world's scrotum in your teeth, you too can achieve greatness. Find perfection exclusively at Bot's Epstein Island gift shop. Congratulations on all your success. You smell terrific.
All right, week 4 of the TFO is almost over, but week 3 brought a little bit of shakeup to some of these divisions here. Some people who had been undefeated are no longer undefeated. Some teams that hadn't won a game. Well, now they've won a game. So we're going to take a look at the divisional breakdown and see just where the TFO stands before we go over the action for week 4 here. So let's go ahead and get this image that Raj made out of the way here, and we will look at the Mad Dog Snap division first, and we have the Vought International back to their normal dominant winning ways, 2-1 with a point differential of almost working on 3-1, but definitely got 2-1 there. Your Hertz Donut in second place, also at 2-1, but with a much closer differential, and the Greek Legends at 1-2 are in last place. All right, we're gonna move it along to the Mad Dog Crackle division, where the NES Doodads are on top with a fairly decent point differential there. Easy for me to say. The Seattle Sound and the Munchin Mascots at 1-2, bringing up the end of the division here. So we'll take a look now at the Mad Dog Pop division, where Lord of the Rings and All Elite Wrestling are both at 2-1. Kind of strange for All Elite to be at a negative point differential, but still be at a positive win rate. We'll have to keep an eye on those developments there and see how that works out for them. Reading Rambo's at 1-2 in the basement there of the Mad Dog Pop, and that's going to be the end of that division here for us tonight. And we're going to move to the Mad Max, and the Snap division has the Logs on top at 3-0 with a respectable point differential. Letterkenny Irish at 2-1 with a pretty close one there. And then the Demon Tap Gamers at 1-2. There's also still a pretty close differential there just on the negative side. They got to work on that the rest of the season. Now we will look at the Mad Max Crackle division, where the Utah Bees, the legendary JDF, and License to Kill, the 007 James Bond team, are all 1-2. This is a horrible division here. JDF has actually had some really good games. They've just lost in some really unfortunate circumstances. And that is reflected by their relatively close point differential. Utah Bees actually do have a positive point differential, which is why they're on top there at 1-2. 007's been getting the shit kicked out of them, though, so I'm not sure what's going on there. But we're going to move it along to the Mad Max Pop division, where we've got the Wolfpack on top with an impressive point differential there at 3-0. Sunday Nights are at 1-2, but at least they're not the Brouhaha Monkeys at 0-3. Zav, you need to work on putting together better TFO teams. That's what you need to do. All right, we're going to move it across the divisions and the conference here, and we're going to go to the bad, and we're going to go to the bad guy first. And the Mighty Ducks are on top here at 2-1 with their pretty good point differential, 91-68 there. The Southside Gargoyles and Soccer World are at 1-2 in the bottom of the Rex there. The Soccer World has an absolutely horrible point differential. They're almost getting close to 2-1 against. That's pretty bad. Do better, Juan. Bad guy Crackle coming up here. You've got the Wild Hogs at 3-0, and they're putting points up. That's for sure. Venture Industries at 2-1, also doing pretty damn good. But the Chicago Drunkards have been on a binge since the season started, and I don't even know if any of them know the season's actually started yet. You couldn't tell by their record of 0-3 and a negative 40 point differential. So we'll we'll keep an eye on this division as things go along. But the bad guy, Pop, has the OP Lorcana cards on top. Who could have figured that out? Second Amendments at 2-1 are in second place there, and the Millionaire Scumbags are at 1-2 in the basement there, and they can go to hell. All right, now finally we get to the badass Snap division, where we've got the 80s Toys on top at 3-0. They did hand the TV Dads a pretty sound loss last week, and I wasn't too happy with that. But we're at 2-1, and we're in good position to make a move on the Toys when they make a mistake. Gabo Clan, however, at 0-3, and an absolutely abysmal point differential there. They got nothing going on. What is that, 62 points? Something like that? Good God. All right. Well, we're going to move it to the badass Crackle, where the Lower Decks are at 2-1. The Precious Studs are at 1-2. And Video Game Clearance is in the basement, also at 1-2. So not too much separation there as far as point differentials between the decks and the studs there, though. It looks like Video Game Clearance is probably already out of it, but we'll see what happens. Lastly, we've got the badass Pop division, where the Marvel Mutants are at 2-1. The Italian Stallions are at 1-2. They have taken really heavy losses and heavy scoring against them in their losses, though, pretty badly. And the Yacht Rock and Rap, they just can't get it going. I don't know. 0-3 and a pretty bad point differential. Not as bad as the Italian Stallions, but still pretty bad. So there's your divisional breakdown. We know where all the teams sit going into the Week 4 action. And after these commercial messages, we will recount nearly all of that Week 4 action as we get to the TFO Sunday night recap after this.
Do you want to travel in style? Enjoy hotels usually reserved for high rollers? Dine at the most exquisite Brazilian steakhouses? Then try TECMO Blood Money.
Hi, I'm the Measuring Stick, Mike Petrosic. You may know me as a former TOL champion, as well as the current and only two-time TFO champion. To the victor, go the spoils, but also the expenses. Due to my numerous public appearance requests, I've incurred a lot of traveling expenses. To help offset those costs, I've discovered TECMO Blood Money.
Thanks to advancements in medical technology, along with the cooperation of the Chinese government, owners can now sell their bodies to help raise funds to travel to various TECMO events. Owners can donate their plasma at various locations, up to 2 times a week, for up to $150 a week. It's a quick and easy way to raise money to travel to Columbus for the annual TFO Championship and watch me dominate year in and year out.
So be like me, the Measuring Stick, and earn some TECMO Blood Money today.
Howdy folks, this is Jack Stratton. Have you ever jerked off into a half-full can of PBR, filled it up with Busch Light, then served it to your grandma? That depravity is exactly what your taste buds will experience when you try John Baylog's Shit Cakes. This season's new secret recipe has been brewed with you in mind. It will hit your mouth like a 5-gum commercial Coke raped a Skrillex mosh pit, and it will go down easier than a $3 junkie. So run to your nearest Crackle Barrel instantly and get the new batch of John Baylog's Shit Cakes.
Okay, it is nearly game time, but before we get to the last game of the week, we've got to recap the action up to now. And that is in the TFO Sunday night recap. So we're going to be ready to go over it all as soon as somebody in the truck gives me the signal that they're ready. Waiting on that signal. Come on. What are you guys fucking doing back there? Let's get it in gear. Okay, finally. Yeah, about goddamn time. All right, so with no further ado, hit the music. All right, the Second Amendment's taking on Venture Industries here. This 39-yard field goal by AR-556 puts them up 13-10. They would need no more points, but they'd get a few more. Amendments over the Industries 20-10. We've got video game clearance taking on the Italian Stallions. And here we've got GCE Vectrex catching a long one from GCE Vectrex. That's Channel F getting that. PAT's good after this one, making it 27-7. Clearance go on to win big over the Stallions, 34-21. Lower Decks taking on those Marvel Mutants. And the Wolverine is in the backfield, and he sees Professor X in the middle of the field, wide open there. Prof gets in there, wheels his ass on in. Good point after, makes it 20-28. Mutants would go on to win this one, 35-27. The NES Doodads have Turbo Touch 360. Good God, I haven't thought about that device in years. But here it is, getting a touchdown, 51 yards on the run by Turbo Touch 360. PAT's good to make it 7-0, and they wouldn't need any more points than that because they blanked the Lord of the Rings, 13-0. Mighty Ducks taking on the undefeated 80s Toys. And on this drive, we've got Gordon Bombay finding one of his favorite targets, Adam Banks. Adam Banks hits in the end zone from 27 yards out. Good PAT, makes it 34-20. Ducks go on to take this one and hand the 80s Toys their first loss of the season, 41-27. Demon Tap Gamers and the Vought International. Vought on a momentum by their new season premiering this week. Homelander punches this one in from 5 yards out. Vought goes in to win this one big, 33-7. We've got Sunday Nights taking on the legendary JDF, and the legend himself gets this one in from 1 yard out. PAT's good, making it 7-28 at the time. JDF wins this one handily, 34-21. We've got the Logs taking on the Greek Legends, and Dexter Doyley punches this one in from 1 yard out. A good PAT after makes it 17-6. And the Logs roll over those Legends, 48-24. Millionaire Scumbags and the Chicago Drunkards, and P. Diddy's going to find somebody in the end zone who we don't know or care. So 17-6 with that score. 34-12 is your final. Drunkards stay drunk and losing. Seattle Sound taking on the Reading Rambos, and the Rambos would be driving, but fumble recovery by Too Much Bjork would seal the deal for this one. 28-13 with that score, and a good PAT. 35-27 is your final here. We've got the Precious Studs taking on the Yacht Rockin' Rat, and Round Brilliant gets a 4-yard sprint into the end zone here with a good PAT. 34-20. Final score here, 48-27. Studs over the Rockin' Rat. Next, we've got the Wolfpack taking on the Bond Team, W07. And they would throw an interception to Sefin right here, and that would kind of stop where they were going. But on the very next play, they throw it right back to him. Fry gets another interception, and that would lead to this, a 22-yard touchdown pass from Harun Ayala to Hakeem Vickers. PAT's good, making it 21-17, and the Wolfpack goes on to defeat Mr. Bond, 35-17. Next, the OP Lorcana Cards taking on the Wild Hogs, and those Hogs. But this is double undefeated teams here. One of them's got to lose. Luck runs out for the Luckmaster. Harley Davidson fights Panhead for 26 yards. 34-30, your final here. Next, Soccer World taking on the TV Dads. And early in the first half, they go up big, 14-0 on this 30-yard touchdown run by Kylian Mbappe. They would have the lead 17-3 at the half. But TV Dads weren't done. After an early second half field goal, this 1-yard pass to Tim the Toolman Taylor from Din Djarin would make it 17-13 with a good point after. But we weren't done after that. We'd hold them on the defense, and then we'd get back into scoring position. Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, decides to take this one himself. 5 yards out, he gets the touchdown. PAT's good, making it 17-20. But Soccer World's a good team, and they'd have a chance to go ahead with time running out in the game. But Terry Jeffords jumps in. Great TV Dad there. He jumps in, gets the interception to seal the deal, and the game is over there. Soccer World goes down to the TV Dads 20-17. Next, we've got the Brouhaha Monkeys taking on the Utah Bees, and the Whale gets a touchdown from 2 yards out here. Good PAT makes it 14-20. Now, Brouhaha would drive down the field, try to get this field goal, but it is wide right by Mel Fagel. So, here we go back with the Utah Bees. They get this touchdown to Wisdom B1 from Johnny Meanplex. 14-27 after a good point after. But Brouhaha Monkeys weren't done. Left Shoe is going to catch this one from Kent Fiasco. 18-yard touchdown here. Good point after, makes it 21-27. It's a 6-point game. Now, Brouhaha Monkeys would get a chance. So here we go. As time running out, they're going to drop back. He's got a guy open downfield. He's going to look for him, but intercepted to end the game. Brouhaha Monkeys fall to the Utah Bees. 27-21. We've got Southside Gargoyles taking on Gabo Clan. And Nilbog Quincher catches this one from 8 yards out. Bogrung Rintz gets it in there to him. What a bunch of dumb fucking names. PAT's good to tie it up at 20. But then this 16-yard run by Avery Clear gets it in there. Good point after, 27-20 now. So, we're going to come back with the Goblins. And they're looking downfield here. Handoff. Oh, it's the old Statue of Liberty play. Nilbog Quincher again from Bogrung Grintz. This PAT would be blocked, though, so they would not tie the game. It'd stay 27-26. George Boston, then, is going to catch this pass from Shane Marshall, and he's got nobody around him. He's got green for days. 68 yards to pay dirt there. They get a good point after, making it an 8-point game. But Goblins still in it here with 5 seconds left in the game. They're going to get this touchdown by Zroltz Mongo McMichael. The PAT's good for 7, but they were down by 8. And time just ran out. And unfortunately, that means it's bad news for the Gabo clan. They lost by 1 point. Gargoyles win. Lastly, we've got the Letterkenny Irish taking on Hertz Donut. And Daryl is going to punch this one in from 9 yards out. Good PAT makes it 21-24. Now, Irish would be pretty good on the defense here. Squirrely Dan's going to get in here for a long 8-yard loss. But on a 3rd and 15, they're going to get this completion to Boston Cream, and that's going to get them within field goal range, which sets up this 43-yarder by Tiramisu. That makes the game 21-27. It's only a 6-point difference, so Letterkenny's got a shot. So what's Wayne going to do? Wayne's going to take it on himself. He's going to get to the... He's not even going to get to the 40. Time runs out, and Letterkenny once again loses 27-21. And I am hungry, and that means I need to go eat at the Federal. 110 West Federal Street in Youngstown, Ohio. Tell them Clayton sent you. They'll not give a shit. All right. Well, there's only one thing left on Sunday Night TECMO, and that's the game, and we'll get to that right after this. Straight from the sun-drenched fields of the Baja, it's Jesse Ventura's chewing tobacco. Grown with care and cultivated under the Baja sun, Jesse Ventura's chewing tobacco boasts a sweet, smoky flavor that'll leave you craving more. Experience the rugged essence of true manliness with every chew. Feel the rush of superiority as you indulge in the rich tradition of chewing tobacco. Whether you're out on the ranch with your dogs or kicking back with friends, Jesse Ventura's chewing tobacco is the clear choice for those moments of pure, unadulterated manliness. Jesse Ventura's chewing tobacco. It'll make you a sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me. Alrighty, it's game time. We got the Munchin Mascots and we got All Elite Wrestling. These are a couple of teams I'm probably going to know a decent amount of players here. I watch AEW all the time. I eat a lot of food and I know a lot of mascots, so this should be pretty good. Alrighty, we getting ready? All right, down to the game. Mr. Peanut is back. He's died. He's come back so many times. Who cares? Alrighty. Down to the action here. Heads. And they take the ball first, as usual. Alrighty. Tony Khan, owner, CEO of All Elite Wrestling. Not to be confused with Mercedes Moné, the CEO of All Elite Wrestling. But, yeah. All right, we've got some man back there, but Swerve Strickland is back to get the sack there. That's an 11-yard loss. Oof. Starting off bad for the Mascots, but here comes Mr. Peanut right up the middle. He gets stopped after a 6-yard gain. 3rd and long here. We got somebody open in the middle of the field there. It's Caesar, Little Caesar from the pizza guy. Pizza. He gets out to midfield before getting taken down. Interested to find out what man is in the backfield there. But we've got Wardlow coming in for another 11-yard sack. Whoever this man is, he's got the ball and he's got the first down and more. He's at the 30 and he gets taken down at about the 24-yard line. Ooh, they get the Sasha Banks, also known as Mercedes Moné, gets the sack for that one. This man is looking downfield. He's got Little Caesar open. Oh, hand too full of pizza. He couldn't catch that ball. 3rd and long again. They're going to send him down the field again. Mr. Peanut looks like he's almost open, but good coverage there at the last moment. Makes that an incomplete pass. So they're going to try and settle for the field goal here, get 3 points on the board. And it's wide right. Whoever that kicker is, fire him. All right, All Elite Wrestling taking over here. Hangman Adam Page doing what Hangman Adam Page does in the TFO, and that's run for a lot of yards. Holy shit. MJF going to toss it to Hangman Page now on the other side of the field, and he's gone. There's nobody within 5 yards of him the entire time he carried that football. Incredible. Kick is up, and it's good. AEW is on the board and up 7-0. All right, Tony Khan's going to kick it off to Mr. Peanut here again. Peanut got a decent return out past the 30-yard line that time. All right. And off to Mr. Peanut, who gets a loss of 1 on that carry. So they're going to try it from the shotgun this time. Man. It's not Becky Lynch the man, but whatever man that is, got it to Little Caesar for a first down there. Maybe it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Who knows? Cap'n Crunch trying to get that ball, but no. Intercepted by somebody on All Elite Wrestling. I couldn't quite catch who caught that ball. But now MJF hands it off to Hangman Adam Page again. He gets the first down. He gets the first down on the shortest carry he's had this game yet. Until that one. Only got 1 there. MJF back looking to pass now. He's got, Jay White jumps up and makes a great catch. Jay White. I do not remember Jay White, but MJF celebrates that. Jay White was part of the Bang Bang Gang with the Ass Boys? I don't remember. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Ass Boys, well, you need to watch more independent wrestling videos. All right, man is back, and he hands it off to Peanut. Gain a 6 on that play. They need some points on this one, or this is going to turn into a bad time. Wardlow with his 2nd sack of the day. 3rd and long again now. They hand it off to Mr. Peanut, who tries to go up the middle. That has not been working. But they didn't stop doing it. So they're going to punt it away now. Already down by 2 touchdowns. Darby Allin back to return. That is his foot on the goal line. But he decided to take it anyway. Gets it out to about the 14-yard line there. Where MJF's going to continue to hand it off to Adam Page. Why do anything different when it's not broke? Gets out past the 40 for a first down. MJF fakes the handoff this time, which was pretty actually good, but the Vlasic Stork, the good old pickle mascot, gets in there for a sack that time. MJF decides, well, we're going to go back to handing it off then. I'm going to go ahead and do what stays successful, and it looks like Adam Page is off to the races again, tosses that guy into the stands. Oh, Heyman, Adam Page almost looked like he gave him one of those slingshot lariats. What is it that he calls it? The buckshot lariat. That's right. That was a good touchdown for Adam Page again there. Another good extra point. Makes it 21-0. Not looking good for the Mascots in the first half here, I'll tell you that. Mr. Peanut better do something. He didn't. Oh, I take that back. He broke a tackle and got a few more yards on that return. All right. This man, whoever he is, looking to find Cap'n Crunch downfield. Captain defended well, though. Where's Captain, a hero from the Breakfast Wars? John Moxley gets in there for a sack this time. It's a group effort on the defensive front for the AEW guys here. Wardlow narrowly missed his 3rd sack of the day there, but Little Caesar catches a first. Oh, he coughed it up, though. Oh, he coughed it up, and Timeless Tony Storm picks it up, and she's just running down the field to the 15-yard line. After that tackler, Butler came out and carried her off the field. Going for the extra point here. Tony Khan gets 3 more before the end of this first half here. 24-0 AEW's up on the Mascots, and this is not good for the Mascots, because they have done absolutely nothing offense or defense. Like, where did you put your points, Mascots? Come on. What's going on here? Will Ospreay gets it out past the 30-yard line there. Where MJF's going to continue to do what has been so successful. We handed it off to Adam Page. We got about, 5 or 6 yards there. Drop back. See, he drops back and looks to pass. The Ollie Green Giant comes back there and says, you need to keep handing it off. JF is stubborn and doesn't want to, so he's going to look downfield. He's, Okada, Kazuchika, Okada, no, I forget his fucking first name. I think that was close, though, Kazuchika. He's the Rainmaker, I know that. Adam Page with another great carry there. So they're going to hang it off to him again. Only gets one on the. Every once in a while, they're going to call his number on that, but not when he goes to the outside like that. On the outside, Hangman Adam Page is successful. That's his third of the day. He's working on a Bundy. Oh, a blocked extra point. Maybe earlier in the game I'd have thought that would matter, but when you're down 30-0, you need more than just blocking extra points. You need points on the board. So let's go with this mysterious man at quarterback. Do something and put your name up on the screen so I know who the fuck you are. Hey, there we go. We got a first down and more across the 40 from the mysterious man. Hands it off to Mr. Peanut, though. Oh, Mr. Peanut goes right back on the injured list. Who's going to come in to replace him now? Bunny. Is that the Quick Bunny? Or is this Chester Cheetah? Oh, wait, no. We got the Quick Bunny, I think. Third and long. Mysterious man once again sacked in the backfield by Michael Wardlow. And they're going to punt it away again. I think we might just be looking at a shutout here, ladies and gentlemen. Darby Allin not going to get a chance to field this one. We come back to the Hangman Adam Page show. He's off to the races. And one guy to beat, and he's gone. That's going to be a touchdown there. 50, 40, yep, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. And Hangman Adam Page gets the official TFO Sunday Night TECMO Bundy Award. 4 touchdowns in a single game. Fantastic. Tony Khan kicks it off now. What is this, the Tricks Rabbit? Trying to return this one now? Silly rabbit. Rabbits and bunnies all over the field, and one mysterious man who is likely going to remain mysterious because I don't think he's going to do anything to let us know who he is. He might get injured. Then we'll know who he is. Third quarter comes to an end as he gets the first down right at midfield. Back in the shotgun is this mysterious man, mascot of some food product. Could it be the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? Could it be the well, no, it wouldn't be the Maytag Man. That's not a food mascot. Oh, he throws the interception to, this is Willow Nightingale, is that her name? But either way, nail, definitely the second or third nail in the coffin for the Munchin Mascots here. Hangman Adam Page Gave him a chance. He said, you know what? I'm just going to kind of shuffle around here and let you guys catch up to me a little bit. Give you a chance. Playing a little bit of possum, but he gets the first down that time. Just over 3 minutes left in this game, and it's not even a question of what's going to happen. AEW's going to win this one. MJF gets a first down for himself there. Oh, they're going to showboat now and call some timeouts. You guys just need to run the clock out. This is ridiculous. Hangman Adam Page right up the middle. Let's see what's going on here. Guess what? It was Hangman Adam Page, and he was running the ball. I wonder what they'll do here. It's a handoff, and it's to the Hangman Adam Page, and he gets the first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line. AEW does what they have continued to do. That's his 5th touchdown now of the day. Hangman Adam Page. Could he be trying for a double Bundy game? Well, he needs 3 more. Right, the tricks, Rabbit. Gets out to the 35. Are you going to score any points at all here, Mascots? What are you going to do? The mysterious man looks downfield. Has he completed a pass? Yes, he has. He's completed a couple, but his percentage has to be abysmal. Hey! Chester Cheetah catches a first down from him there. Mysterious man gonna fake the handoff. Get it to Captain Crunch, who gets the first down, and he gets it across the 35. They're actually threatening to score here. We may learn who this mysterious man is. Oh, he gets sacked the 4th time by Michael Wardlow. And Swerve Strickland is going to come in and get a second one. That's 2 in a row. It's 3rd and 30. This is embarrassing. Mysterious man tackled nowhere near a first down marker, nowhere near the original line of scrimmage even. And that is the end of that drive and probably the game. This should likely be the last play. Okay, we're going to get one more. Will Hangman Adam Page get a 6th touchdown in this last play of the game? It's very possible. It looks good. Oh, I think it's going to happen. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! 6 touchdowns on the day for Hangman Adam Page, including this one as time expires to hang the 50 burger. Not only did they shut him out, they hung the 50 on him. Good fucking God. I would be embarrassed if I was the owner of the Munchin Mascots. Good. Gee, it's the Kool-Aid Man. Well, no wonder he sucked so bad. 30% completion while MJF was perfect. Of course, MJF would say he's perfect, even when he wasn't. But in this case, he'd be right. Wow, 400 yards, 6 touchdowns on 20 attempts by Hangman Adam Page. Just a career game right there. Incredible. Well, for myself, I'm going to tell y'all to go fuck off. But for the rest of us here at the TFO, we'll see you next TECMO.